What did Franz Ferdinand say while playing Riichi Mahjong? No, this 5 I cannot throw. It's red and it is glowing, bro. Riichi's on the table, yo. And it's doomed that I feel this hand is way too slow. No, I don't have tile flow. Lost my mind a while ago. Now to God I appeal. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. Ripperonis and pepperonis to the streak. Now it hurts. It absolutely hurts. I was loving every minute of it. This felt so good after a nightmare of just Waluigi constellations in the matches. It felt so good just to be like, oh yeah, I'm feeling invincible right now. But you know what? Just because we got 1 3rd place does not mean it's all Jover, okay? This could just be a little detour. This could just be a little pit stop. We don't know, and there's only one way to find out as we load into the Jade Room today. Let me just say this. If you like the song or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Cat Chat Reviews writes, do you ever feel like your grasp on sanity is getting looser by the day? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Thank you so much for the kind comment. I sincerely appreciate it. We're in the Jade Room, but before we get too far into it, I just want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout-out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So sincerely, thank you to all the patrons for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for the kind and generous support this year. It's really meant the world to me. We're locked and loaded. I'm gonna throw this 8 of bamboo because even if we draw into a 7 of bamboo, I'm not that happy. I don't want to be locked in frickin' Zuzzy Ferritin jail waiting on the 9 of bamboo. Yusong, how are you doing? Uh-oh, there's the door tile. Yusong, how are you doing today? How are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing okay. I've been thinking a lot about being vulnerable. I mean, that's true, though. I've been thinking a lot about being vulnerable. As you know, I'm on my improv comedy arc. As in, I'm just taking a lot of classes in some local theaters, and it's been a lot of fun. A cross-sword with the Riichi. How do I feel about this Riichi? Am I scared at all? Oh, man. I really just don't want to lay this hand all the way down. I see 3 of the 4s. I know they're probably not waiting with a 4-5. Okay, I mean, this is kind of interesting to say the least, right? We're kind of in here. I don't know if I'm ever legally allowed to get rid of the 4 of bamboo, but maybe we never have to. Just in the sense of like maybe we draw into like a 4-5 or something, and we go Oppa Tanyao style, and we discard the pair of the green dragons that we have in our hand. Just kidding, that was a freaking lie. I'll just say this. If I draw into a double-sided weight, oh no. Okay, no, this is so good now. I might have to chase this. I might be legally obligated to chase this Riichi, folks. Holy frick. Oh, I don't want to deal in though. Okay, hang on. I see 2 Dora, 1 red 5. How bad could this be? What has happened? What has genuinely happened to Yusong? What the frick happened to Yusong? Why am I even thinking about pushing this hand? It is Riichi Green Dragon. That is a 2 hot hand. We're lucky to be alive, folks. We're lucky to be alive. Left Lord, are you the dealer? You are the dealer. You're going to repeat as the dealer, but at least they're not taking a gigantic hand in right at the start of East 1. It's still anyone's game. Anyway, I've been thinking about like sometimes there's auditions for house teams on different like comedy theaters around the city. I've been thinking about doing them just because I'm like, oh, what a nice little cheat code in order to make some friends. What a nice excuse / opportunity to get some stage time. And you're like, oh, Yusong, are you abandoning us? No, I've realized that the more classes that I take, the stronger that I feel, the more confidence that I'm able to build. Stumbling on the word confidence is very ironic, but the more confidence that I build, the more I can bring that to the YouTube channel. I'm gonna marry the 2 concepts eventually. I just don't know how. I just don't know how yet. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I draw into 2 of circles, am I slamming? I don't think I'm slamming. This hand is not that. It's Riichi red 5, red 5. I would rather just I mean, red dragon, red 5, red 5. That's pretty tight. Okay, now if I draw into 2 of circles, the club can't even handle me right now. I'm slamming the like and subscribe button like there's no tomorrow. Riichi, red 5, and we can win off of the red DZ. That is devious. That is so effing good. I would very much like that. I would very much like that. We can also draw into the door. Ooh, Ooh, woo. Okay. Started howling like a wolf in yesterday's video. I'm just gonna keep doing it. The body wants to do what the body wants to do. A crossover with the Riichi. I have nothing in this hand. Oh man. I also don't have that many safe tiles. I have 2 safe tiles in my red DZs. Okay, Right Lord is gonna pawn. I mean, we were never gonna get that tile, but Right Lord is also going for it, right? They're not gonna roll over and die. They had 2 safe tiles here in the Red Dragon. They're just going full speed ahead. And you know what? I respect that. I absolutely respect that. Crossroads gonna sumo. At least Left Lord pays out the dealer penalty, and we're not on the hook for the dealer penalty. Sick winning animation, and they have 2 Dora in their hand. So this is gonna be. Oh no, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be a Haniman, folks. Oh no. Okay, all right. A Crosslord is the one to strike first with a big hand. Left Lord, myself, and Right Lord, we're all kind of in the trenches together. I think that we could still very easily get out of this situation. So, yeah, I might sign up to do like an audition or something. And that's a very vulnerable thing to admit to yourself and to the world, I guess. I'll keep you updated. But can I be real with you? If I do one and it doesn't go well, I might just keep that. I might keep a dark, shameful secret just to myself. And it's also not that shameful. I think if anyone is, risking an audition for literally anything, you should just be proud. You should just be proud that you did it. Like that's how I think about like other people doing it. So I guess I should extend the same thought process to me. But I reserve the right in this court of law to keep that to myself, just for whatever personal reasons I may or may not have. Oh, I did too good, and I don't want to tell anyone because I don't want everyone to get jealous. That's obviously the fan fiction version of what could possibly happen. This is what. This is 1 tile away from Tenpai for 7 pairs. If we get into Tenpai right now, oh, is this ever like a full flush? I don't think so. If I draw into a 6 of circles, it's so tempting to cut this and then just start pawning. Oh, okay. Being able to wait on the east one would have been nice, but at the time that we discarded the east one, it wasn't clear that this hand was 7 pairs, so no use crying over spilled wins, I suppose. It's vulnerable to admit that to yourself that you want something. Okay, now there's a little bit of crying. But that's okay. That you want something, and that there might be a pass-fail, that you might not get the thing that you want. Excuse me, Crosslord. You have the Mandate of Heaven? You called 3 extremely fast Riichis? Saint 2-star looking. I mean, this is not like, oh, because you're a Saint level player, like, this is why you're calling the Riichis. I think they're just having a really, really lucky game. I don't think that, like, in terms of our tile efficiency and the efficiency of my peers, both Left Lord and Right Lord, I don't think we're doing anything that terribly. Am I allowed to push this hand? That's interesting. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to push this hand. There's some murky gray areas. I think I have to lay this hand down. I see all copies of the 2 of circles. We can look back at this with Maka, by the way. East to folding decision. We can look back at this with Maka, but I really... Oh, Mamma Mia! Okay. Then what would we have to discard? Either 2 of circles or 6 of circles to 2 of bamboo or 6 of bamboo to be into Tenpai. Okay, it's not terrible. I really don't want to. No, that's not good enough, right? No. No. This is nothing. And then what am I? Oh, but this is hilarious, Yusong. Now what are you gonna discard? That's so funny. Meow, 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 meow. That's so funny. Ah! Okay, it was fine. It was fine the whole time. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get back into Tenpai. Oh, never mind. Oh, hang on. Yusong, lock in for a second. Yusong, lock in. Hey, here's the thing, by the way. Okay, I don't think this fold is bad. I genuinely, you want to put your money where your mouth is, okay? You want to put your pride where your mouth is? Trade offer. We're gonna look back at this folding decision with Maka, and we are going to seriously examine it. And if you wanted me to push here, you're gonna need a handwritten apology in the comment section, okay? Notarized, by the way. Absolutely freaking notarized. Do I have any other safe tiles that I can throw? I feel like 7 of circles is okay. No one's waiting with a 5-6. Could you have an 8-9? Yeah, you could have an 8-9. There's only 2 9s visible. Then the Left Lord throws the Dora, and that's so funny that no one is ever punished. That's so, oh how lovely the world that we live in, such that no one is ever punished. I think that that's just wonderful. It's vulnerable to admit that you want something. But I think that, again, I've talked about this before, but I've realized in my life that, like, whenever you're nervous, it usually means that you're doing something that's worth doing. And it's really hard. I hate being nervous. It's one of the worst feelings. I hate being nervous. I hate being anxious. I hate worrying, like all that stuff. A crossroad with the 3 and the 6 of characters. Double-sided banger. I mean, that's totally fine. It's absolutely totally fine. We were keeping that 6 of characters in our hand. Just because, yeah, we saw 2 copies of the 5 of characters, but a lot of them were still hidden. Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't realize the garbage convention was in town. Just didn't realize the garbage convention was in town, and that I'm hosting them at my apartment. This hand, oh, don't give me this now. We have a pair of our sea wind. I guess it's kind of playable. I need our next draw to be a red dragon. Like, that is... Oh, the worst pawn you've ever seen in your entire life. This hand is so bad. Like, it wouldn't be surprising if East 3 pawn decision was in fact wrong. Like, the rest of our hand is so garbage mode that I don't even know if this pawn is allowed, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And now I cut the red dragon, which is usually a very nonchalant tile to throw, but I'm looking at the rubble, like the ruins of Pompeii in my hand, and I'm thinking, like, well, if someone calls Riichi now, it feels absolutely horrendous. A crossword throwing out the Dora, no impressing pawn. That's actually huge news for a guy like me, just because, like, it's the worst case scenario if I have a really, really bad hand and then someone has a really, really good hand. It's just straight up not worth pushing your hand whatsoever. This is not a terrible situation. The worst block in our hand is this 1-2 shape in the bamboo suit. So if we complete literally anything else, we're gaming right now. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. This could just be a terrible decision, though. Like, I'm not super confident in the way that I'm playing this fast hand. At least 2 Dora are visible. At least no one's got a, I mean, at least no one's got a triplet of the Dora. Someone could have 3 copies of all 3 red 5s. That's, I suppose, the next worst case scenario. But we don't know that. They could still be in the dead hole. We could draw into a red 5, right? So there's still some play to be had here. The nut draw for us is the 3 of characters for sure, but I would absolutely still chi a 6 or a 9 of characters. And then at this point, we probably just are not able to fold. Watch me try, though. As Left Lord calls Riichi, I have a 1 Han hand. Sure, this is not a very comfortable position, right? Me on a Delta flight. This is not a very comfortable position. Shots fired, apparently. Yeah, maybe I got a vendetta against the Delta Corporation. But again, it's only 1 Han that we're really risking it for here. Winning is cool. Don't get me wrong. Winning is absolutely very cool. But you know what's even better than winning? Not losing. I love not losing so freaking much. If someone throws 3 of characters, what do? I don't know, dude. I don't know if I even chi at this point. I think that the 4 of characters is also looking like a safe tile, right? 1 of characters passed. They're not waiting with a 2-3. 7 of characters passed. They're not waiting with a 5-6. So 4 of characters looks okay. So yeah, I might give that a shot. It's very vulnerable. I also learned something important, which is right lord pays the dealer penalty. I'm okay with this. I also learned something important. One of the biggest lessons I've learned in this year is that, like, and this is real. This is sincere hours. Okay, we've been doing a lot of sincere moments on the YouTube channel lately. But this is, but you know, that's absolutely okay. Sometimes we're gonna get sincere with it. Sincere with it. Jeez Louise, what a way to say that. Life is worth living. Oh, can't wait to hear the end of this sentence. When you have 3 Dora. No, that's not what I was gonna say. It's just popped into my head. I think that as someone who has struggled with, like, being Leonardo DiPrestio for a long time, life is worth living only if you schedule good things for yourself. I think, like, you know how this sounds dangerously close to the advice of, like, oh, you're sad, just choose to be happy. And that's, like, obviously, like, god awful advice. Like, oh, your brain chemistry might be a little fricked up, just choose otherwise. I was, oh, okay. Have you had enough water? I mean, the water suggestion sometimes doesn't hit, but sometimes you're like, oh, I actually haven't drank water all day. This is an important thing to, yeah, I should take care of myself. But, you know, a lot of the times it's like, oh, don't be sad, drink some water, claps hands, you're good to go, buddy. And that's bad advice. But what I've realized, hang on, pause champ. This is 7 pairs. This just has to be 7 pairs. 7 pairs, 2 DZ. Oh my God. Am I in last? No, I'm not in last. But like I'm really, really close to being in last. I have another dealer seat coming up in South too. I will say, okay, and now we're never gonna play this hand normally, right? The 4 of bamboo got pawned up, utterly devastating our 3-5 shape that we have in our hand. Oh, that's kind of, I don't know if I'm playing this right. I don't know if I'm playing this right. I think I should have cut the 7 of characters, maybe. I wanted to accept the red 5, but now that the red 5 is gone, I think that the clock's a ticking for this 5 of bamboo. What's the nut draw? Another copy of the Dora. I think another copy of the Dora is great, but I don't think we're gonna have time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. I think that a crossword has an all triplets hand. Maybe they have red dragon or green dragon or something. We should make note of the fact that the 3 of circles is safe. That's actually kind of huge. Okay. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Would I ever call Riichi here? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Let's find out together. Let's find out when we get there. How do I feel about this 3 of bamboo? It's unlikely, right? Like, I cut the 3 of bamboo earlier. They didn't press pawn or anything. So it's unlikely that they can win off of the 3 of bamboo. They still could. They could have drawn into a pair of the 3 of bamboos. They didn't call Khan. Okay, that's really interesting as well. Them not calling Khan makes me think that their hand is not that good, or maybe it's not ready or something along those lines. So that's really interesting. Right Lord calls Riichi. Risky tile to call Riichi with. A crossword is not going to do anything. Okay, what do I do now? I think I have some safe tiles. I think 1 of circles followed by 1 of circles feels pretty okay. A crossword pays out the dealer penalty if Right Lord wins. I mean, I don't know what I'm hoping for here. Can I be real with you? And this is not very kind of me to say, but it's real. I hope that Right Lord deals into a crossword. I hope that Right Lord submerges themselves further into the Shadow Realm, because that makes it really easy for me to enjoy 3rd or to even enjoy 2nd. So again, I wish that I could call Riichi. I absolutely do. I feel like a lot of our earlier rounds were kind of robbed because a crossword was just a little too quick to the, a little too quick. They called a bunch of early Riichis, and we'll look back at some of those folding decisions to hopefully see if, to hopefully learn a few lessons. You know, maybe we should have played it a little bit more aggressively. How do I want to throw this? I mean, I want to stay in Tenpai to the best of my ability. The 3 of circles is a little bit of a risky tile, but like, it's safe for Right Lord, and they would have to, a crossword would have to be single tile York in it if they were to win off of the 3 of circles. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai. How do I feel about this 5 of bamboo? I mean, a lot of the 4s are gone. It's unlikely that someone has a 3-4 in their hand. I could go for it. It's unlikely that someone has a 3-4 in their hand. But I see 0 6s and 0 7s. Yeah, I'm not about to frick around with that. I simply, Bartleby the Scrivener, I would simply prefer not to frick around with something like that. Oh my god, I have nothing safe to throw. Ah! God, I love Mahjong. I think Mahjong is the funniest game ever. I'm gonna cheat this tile. This is a little bit silly. This is a little bit silly. You're not waiting with a 3-4. I need someone to throw. I need you to throw 5 of bamboo. Okay, we're not gonna get into Tenpai, but I feel like I give myself the best opportunity to get into Tenpai. You Gigantamax folded. Right Lord with a double-sided weight. Waiting for the 5 and the 8 of characters. I suppose this is fine. Now I am dead last, which doesn't feel great, but at least we didn't deal in. I've been seeing the red dragons a lot lately. I don't know if it's a sign. Probably it's not. Probably it's just confirmation bias. But what a great hand to get a pair of the red dragons on. Not only is it a quick hand that allows us to yoink the dealer seat from left lord, we also get to pick up the 1 Riichi stick left over from the previous round, as well as 300 points because of the exhaustive draw counter. So that all of that feels really, really good. What is my pair going to be? Excellent question. I think it's going to be this 9 of bamboo. So I'm probably going to get rid of the 6 of bamboo and the 8 of bamboo. A crosslord is going for a half flush in the stupid head suit. They're going for a half flush in something. We just don't know what it is. And they're playing this very well. When you're going for a half flush, you want to discard all 1 suit for as long as possible. Because right now, I don't know if you're going for character suit tiles or circle suit tiles. And I might throw a tile that you need because of the lack of information that I'm experiencing. Okay, this is weird, but we could draw into another 5 of bamboo and it goes super hard. I know that pure double sequence is awesome. Okay, you're going for character tiles. I know that pure double sequence is awesome, and I'm not gonna deny that. But the likelihood that we get it is very low, and the red 5 is already gone. So left lord has Tanya red 5, red 5. I mean, that's in the dealer seat. I don't want to deal into that if I don't have to. but also this hand makes me feel a certain type of way. Right Lord with a weirdo pawn. So I think, you know what I think is happening? I think Right Lord has a pair of the red dragons. I think that is genuinely what is happening to me right now. Oh my god, is someone gonna win? No! Or you also have a flush in the stupid head suit? What's going on here? You're Master 1 star. I mean, your stats are looking great, buddy. Keep it up. Left Lord, Master 3. God, the things that I would do. Oh, 34% win rate. Oh, isn't that lovely? And then you're a Saint level player. Oh, you sicko. You absolute sicko. No, 22% fourth place. Right Lord is going to Chi. Okay. So it seems to me like they are going for a flush in the circle suit. They could genuinely have a pair of the red dragons, and that is disconcerting to a guy like me. I'm gonna Chi with the red 5. Why? I believe in myself. I believe in myself to pawn the red dragon. Red dragon, red 5, 1 Dora chance, right? I'm still keeping my eyes and ears open for that one of characters to come through. If we draw into one, which would be sick. Oh my god, Right Lord just called Khan. Okay, so what is going on here? 2 of Bamboo is the Animal Crossing new Dora. I've discarded 2 of them. No one can call Riichi, so the Aura Dora... That's so sick. That's so sick. That's so sick. I see 3 copies of the 4 of Bamboo. That is one of the riskiest tiles that you're ever going to see me throw. I also hate the fact that I have to throw 6 of Bamboo eventually if I really want to go for this hand. Okay, turns out it's a freaking safe tile. Now, okay, this is a weird moment. I was like, well, there's no way I can throw the 5 of circles into a circle suit half flush, but I think I actually can. I think I genuinely can, and it's fine. Someone has a pair of the red dragons, and it's not just me. Someone genuinely has a second pair of the red dragons. I could fold. Oh no. Oh no. This is red dragon, red 5, 1 DZ. You have all of the 2s. You literally cannot win off of this. You can't have a 2-3 in your hand, and you can't have a pair or even a single tile York in it on the 1 of circles. This is a weird situation. This is a terrifying and strange situation. Me playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent for the first time. This is a weirdo situation. I think everybody in the club is in Tenpai right now, and I don't want to lose this one. I mean, nobody does, but especially moi. How do I feel about 6 of Bamboo versus 3? I think 3 of Bamboo is marginally safer. We see all the 2s, and I don't know. It's safe for you, and it's kind of Suji for you. It's a weird tile. Oh, okay. They get to pick up the leftover Riichi stick, and they get to extend their dealer seat, which doesn't feel good. Yeah, that certainly doesn't feel good. But there's still a lot of game left to play. Like, I don't think it's Jover. I genuinely do not think it's Jover. This hand is amazing. This hand is genuinely so freaking good. It's rocking my socks right now. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. Tanyao, Riichi, red 5, mixed triple sequence. So mid triple sequence. No, mixed triple sequence goes hard here. So if I am able to call Riichi, which I absolutely... Hang on. Do I want to do this or do I... I think I do. I think I do. This is a freaky Riichi. I don't have to call Riichi here. It's Tanya red 5 mixed triple. It's 4 Han. It's 7,700 points if I run someone. If I call Riichi, it's just 8,000. So maybe I shouldn't have called Riichi here. We'll see about this one. We'll see. South 1 Riichi decision. I don't know. Right Lord does not look like they're gonna roll over and die. In doing so, they might cut the 6 of characters if they're really not gonna play any defense. We could always sumo, which would be nasty. A sumo would mean a Haniman for us, so that's also good news bears. Left Lord cutting the 9 of characters, you know, that's kind of a good sign for us. It gives the signal, it gives the vibe that I'm not waiting with a 7, 8 of characters in my hand. So, okay, if I don't get the 6 of characters, I need someone else to throw a 3 of characters, and we can set the world's greatest inadvertent Suji trap and give a false air of security around the 6 of characters. But yeah, I was being sincere for a minute. I was saying that, like, I've learned that you have to treat yourself like it's so boring, but a good way to fight, you know, mental health somberness is scheduling. It's so boring, but it's like, no, you have to schedule good and fun things in your own dang life. Like, you just have to kind of, like, you know, you just kind of have to be your own like buddy who has your best interests in mind. And I think that like if I never schedule anything fun, that's when Yusong is like, oh, nothing good is ever gonna happen. And it's like, yeah, because your Google Calendar is filled with despair right now. And I should, and you're right, I should stop blocking off my Google Calendar with just 4 hours of despair. That's on me. I shouldn't do that. I think that just sets like a negative precedent for the day. I hit Oradizi. I mean, this is still just a Haniman. But I mean, who's gonna say no to a Haniman in this day and age? I don't know if I should have called Riichi there. How do we sumo? It's Sumo Tanya Red 5 Sanshoku. Sumo Tanya Red 5 Sanshoku. I mean, that's just a manga. It's not bad. You know what I mean? Like, who am I to turn my nose up at a manga? Who do I really think I'm too good for a manga? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I can't deny that it feels good. It feels good whenever Haniman Henry logs on. God, I love it. Okay, this hand, 4-5-6 mixed triple sequence, also a definite possibility. I love the fact that, oh, I apologize if you can hear that. I think someone is, whenever someone uses the hose or is doing something outside, it sounds really, can you hear? I'm going to be silent for a second to see if it's being picked up over the noise gate. Okay, it's not, but I think you'll be able to hear like a distinct humming in the background, and for that, I'm genuinely sorry. Hopefully it doesn't last that long. Oh no. Could do a little cheating here. I'm trying to talk over it, but it's not happening right now, fam. It's not happening. Oh no, I can't focus. It's like the freaking telltale heart, dude. I'm hearing a beating underneath the floorboards. Oh my god. It's so loud for me. It is like genuinely so loud for me. Okay, I am 1 tile away from Tenpai. I am 2 tiles away from Tenpai. 30 seconds until Mars. This hand is nasty. You want to know what our nut draw is? I think it's a 2 of circles or an 8 of circles. This hand is missing a pair, and we would still love to keep the option open for a 4-5-6 mixed triple sequence. I could chi here, but it's awkward in the sense that I have to throw away what? The 8 of circles followed by most likely the red 5. Left Lord is going for a flush in the bamboo suit, and let me tell you something, buddy. I hate that because I probably have to get rid of a bamboo tile later. If I don't, it's going to make things really awkward. I mean, there's a world where we don't. We can just draw into what? Another 4 of bamboo goes so ridiculously hard. Or a 6 of bamboo also kind of hits. Right Lord is going to call Riichi. More like Fright Lord if you think about it. I'm going to fold here. Really, but if I fold, I run out of safe tiles almost immediately. But I don't want to just be gung-ho about it. Like, I really... Wow. Okay. All right. This is a tricky one. Oh, don't sumo Ipatsu. This is so sad. I pay out the world's biggest dealer penalty. Oh, no. They have a half outside hand. Oh, no. They sumoed on the Dora. Oh, my God. Is this a Haniman? This is a Haniman. Oh, no. Dude, I pay 6 bands just for being alive. No. And he's still saying bands. No. Oh, I'm in last again. I have to win now. Luigi has to win by doing something. Oh, no. Okay. That doesn't feel good. But if we lose this game, at least there's a little bit of a solace. Like, there's nothing we could have done against that, right? Huge dealer penalty. That's sometimes just going to happen to you. Winning small hands is pretty important here. It's a game of inches, and that's good. It's anyone's game. But if we make it to the end of South 4 with no one having above 30,000 points, then we get to go into the West round. So like, the game is not necessarily over in South 4 when the scores are so tight like this. Okay, drawing into 3 of characters. That's pretty good. I think our nut draw, beyond a shadow of a doubt right now, is another 9 of bamboo. This Pinfu hand needs a pair, and being able to pair up the Dora, I mean, that's just max value right there. We should also note that Left Lord is going for a flush in the bamboo suit, so hanging on to these bamboo tiles is like... not gonna feel good. Oh no. Oh no. I think we might be giving Left Lord the keys to the kingdom. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I want to slam the like and subscribe button. I think we have a decent chance of winning this one. 5 of circles is also kind of a nice tile. And it also, whoa, hang on. Am I in Tenpai? No, I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Again, the only awkward thing about this hand is that it truly has no pair. Tell me how I'm supposed to run with no pair. I forgot the singer who does that song. I think I'm supposed to throw the door right now. And it's actually going to be the worst day of my life if someone pawns. Don't pawn? Okay, they actually didn't. What do I want to draw into? Tiles that get me into Tenpai. 1 of circles, 4 of circles, 5 of circles, 6 of circles. This sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. 1 circle, 2 circle, left circle, blue circle. Okay, okay. Just maybe we can workshop that bit a little bit more before we say it again. We can also draw into 6 of characters, 9 of characters, 5 of characters, 8 of characters. All of those tiles get us into Tenpai. Some Tenpais are more equal than others. Animal Farm. Some Tenpais are gonna end us on a double-sided weight. Whereas some Tenpais are not good. They're just going to end us up on a single tile York, if you catch my drift. Yeah, this is... No. This is still okay. Riichi, Pinfu, nothing. Yeah, Riichi, Pinfu, nothing. Send it, broski. This is fine. I mean, do we run the risk of dealing into Left Lord's domain expansion, the Bamboo Forest? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, a little bit scary, because I think also a Crossword has something. You also have not discarded bamboo tiles, so... Hopefully we just never draw him to a bamboo tile. That would be the dream right now. And hopefully someone throws a 1 of circles. 1 of circles does not look bad right now. 1 of circles is safe for 2 players. That's pretty decent. I've cut a 3 of circles. That might, I mean, that doesn't really mean anything, but you never know. Someone could be coping just as hard as I am, trying to find a line, trying to find a way out of this hand. We could always sumo, right? Like, I dare not speak its name, but like, we've been getting sumo occasionally as well, so that's something. I could have also not called Riichi with this hand. Not calling Riichi with this hand is totally fine, right? It's not a huge hand, so it's not like that much of a sad moment to let it not win or to lay it down or whatever. It's kind of sounding a little bit too romantic for my liking right now, but you get the gist, right? Like, not calling Riichi here, give no one else an indication to play safe around the 1 of circles. South 3, Riichi decision. I'm gonna look back at this with Maka, because maybe winning a Pinfu only hand when it's so close. I call Riichi every time. I call Riichi every time. I call the neighbors are outside. I call Riichi every time. I call Riichi every time. We didn't hit any Oradizis, but that's fine. I get to pick up my Riichi stick. Oh my god. The scores are basically as if the game has just started and we are in all last. Okay. Not the starting hand that you want to see. How desperate do I have to play? It really depends. It really depends who you're asking. Like, if a Crossword calls Riichi, I can fold. I most likely get 3rd place, but I can fold. If Left Lord calls Riichi, I don't know if I'm allowed to fold. That is just true. If Left Lord calls Riichi, no, I think I am allowed to fold. If Left Lord calls Riichi and they sumo a Mongun, or they sumo like a 4-Han hand, aren't I just straight up Bing chilling with it? Like, if they sumo a 4-Han hand, you pay out 2,000, and I pay out 1,000, and then when I still get to enjoy 3rd. So it's not a very honorable way of playing. Like, don't get me wrong, winning this hand would be the best way to do it. Winning this hand would be awesome. How do I win this hand? Okay, well, it's happening. Oh, I have no safe tiles. Please pass. Oh my god. And then what, though? I need you to draw and discard a 4 of characters. But I see 3 of the 4 of characters. You don't have a 3/4. Oh my god. I think we go into the West round because this isn't enough points. That's so unlucky, by the way. I think that was our best discard. I genuinely do. Okay, this hand we can win. Southwind is no longer prevalent wind. I have to lock in. Sorry if I'm sounding a little bit more serious, but I really don't want to lose this one. I want to enjoy 3rd so bad. It is no longer our prevalent wind, but it's still our seat wind, and that feels awesome. The Dora is the 1 of circles. Can't really use the 1 of circles. If we draw into a 2-3-4 and then a 1-2-3, like, maybe we can shimmy down for it, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. No, the door is the 1 of characters. What the frick am I saying? We can't accept the 1 of characters, and it's fine. It's just a little bit awkward. It's just a little bit awkward. So anyways, I started blasting. I don't know if I start blasting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even have 5 shapes in my hand. A Crossword pawns into prevalent wind. I hate that for us, bestie. No shot, dude. No shot. Okay, so this is like horrific. In the sense that this is gonna be the worst day of my life. I mean, I could have big folded. I could have big folded there. I was 1 tile away from 7 pairs tenpai. I could have big folded. Oh no, dude, no. Oh. No way. That's so heartbreaking. I haven't done this in a while. But this is the most it's ever been needed. Listen to my story. That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. That's unbelievable. That's genuinely unbelievable. Oh man. Oh, don't be the start of the crash out era. No, I think I still played okay this game. Maka spit on me. Genuinely spit on me. Oh, I thought I got a B. No, I got an S. Oh my god. 23 versus 27. Like, honestly, a decent discard, right? Like, I could go Suji Gaming to be extra safe. I mean, I guess there's no point in... I mean, there's no harm in being extra safe here. Yeah? Just 1 tile away from Tenpai. Might be able to call Riichi with a Suji trap. Most likely this tile comes out. But I guess, like... My thinking here is grim. Because I'm like, if someone else deals in, that's obviously awesome for me. But I don't know if anyone else is going to deal in. What's more likely is that they're going to sumo, right? Or at least I think so. And if they sumo, I'm in dead last. So I don't necessarily have like a good folding path here. Like, I think I just kind of got to stay in it. South 4 dealing. This is my best tile, dude. This was so my best tile. Best discard. Best discard. Best discard. Best discard. Best discard. Best discard. And then I dealt 10. That's awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool. When Stockfish loses because of RNG, I love that. I play that effing perfect, but oh my god. Oh my god. South 1 Riichi decision. I can't believe we won this one and then I still lost. It's 46 to 49. It's either it's a difference in style. East 3 pawn decision. This pawn was so bad at the time that I need to see if it was allowed. Okay, because I guess it's the only way we're ever gonna win this hand. All right, that's fair. What happened this round, by the way? We got ourselves into Tenpai. No, we were trying to fold, and I think that folding was like maybe correct. Like after the Riichi, everything becomes a little freaky, right? Yeah. Folding, but 47 to 43. That's fine. And we're just giga folding, and we're omega folding, and that's fine. East 2 folding decision. East 2 folding decision. I was very scared here. At what point did we like huge? Okay, let's just see after the Riichi. So I'm gaming. I'm innocently gaming right now. Safe tile. I mean, kind of safe tile, right? Doesn't hurt, doesn't help our hand. 5 of characters, safe tile. I throw 1 of circles, and I feel like that was the right shmove. I feel like this is genuinely the right shmove. So it's like kind of folding, right? And then I discard 2 of... Oh no, you just wanted me to YOLO? I think I see what they're saying. I don't even think that this is like a push. I think this is a safe tile. They're not waiting with a 5-6 in their hand, and they're not waiting with a 2-3, or at least it's unlikely that they're waiting with a 2-3. They'd have the last copy of it. They would have to have the last copy of it. So I guess that's what they're thinking. And now they're okay with me folding, but I don't know if it's because I didn't throw the 4 of bamboo or whatever. So, wow! Yostar! Sad. Oh, like Yostar. That's going to do it for today's video. If you like the song or if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. We'll get them next time. Tiger, we're genuinely going to get them next time. As it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. Thank you for all your kind words and for your comments lately. I sincerely appreciate them from the bottom of my heart. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me, and our VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself. Sad wolf noises. Oh, woo. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Peace.